we're just about ready. So let's introduce our teams here on the Radiant side. It's going to be G on his silencer. We've got a Juggernaut handled by Zingle. Hopefully he doesn't feed too much this match. OD in the mid lane is going to be Mister. We've got a Nyx Assassin going to the off lane, played by Timmer. It will also be Trey playing the Lion. Doing a little bit of a dance there. Here on the Dire side for SoF, we've got RT playing the Ogre Magi. He's a little bit short. Wind Ranger, be played by Mark 3L. Slark in this match is going to be handled by Ne Interesuit. Words. Disruptor will be Hardbury. And finally, it's going to be a... that playing the Phoenix.
30 seconds to battle.
Each blow sharpens my blade.
Alright, Trey's doing the... We got a lot of taunts going on here. I think that the new taunts are definitely a lot better than the old ones. He's not going to do another one, is he? He really likes to play his Lion. I see that cosmetic all the time.
Every coin helps.
To have this.
Come on, man. Come on, you can do it. There it is. Yeah. Man, that guy loves dancing. He found the Phoenix, too. He's got vision of him. Me doing some damage. Lion does okay damage. So we got Mister up against Mark in the mid lane. Wind Ranger up against the OD. We're taking a little bit of harass from the power shots, but you know that's fine. Timmer abandons the off lane. He's got some pretty good regen on the Nyx Assassin, so he just goes into the jungle with his Iron Talon. It's completely fine. Leaving 3 heroes at top to get as much XP and gold as they can out of that lane. Doing a lot of zoning of the Phoenix at bottom. I mean, basically the only way the Phoenix gets out of ganks or anything is with the dive. Now Silencer going to be putting the last word, and well, the thing with the Phoenix is, as soon as you go into that, oh my gosh.
You fought to tame the lion.
The thing is, as soon as you use the Icarus dive as a Phoenix, you will die if you are silenced.
Come for me.
So, well, in any case, this Phoenix now knows that he has to be careful. He can't just go for a Phoenix dive like that because G is just going to put the silence on. And there's no way to get out of that. Nyx Assassin still farming up inside the jungle, working with the choke points very well. I think Mister is going to be very strong on the OG this match.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Should be doing a lot in this lane. He's ready with the Astro Imprison, just puts the Wind Ranger into it. This is basically an OD lane. Just making the Wind Ranger get the healing salve up. Just farming this stack right now with Trey. And the Phoenix has to be very careful. There's basically nothing he can do against this lane at level 2 right now. Trying to get as much XP as possible, but G is just going to walk around and scare the Phoenix away. Nyx Assassin makes his way over to the top lane. He's at level 3 right now. He's basically a higher level than this tri lane, who haven't really branched out at all. They're not putting pressure on the OD. They're not really doing anything else on the map. And they're not helping the Phoenix at all. I feel like they kind of wasted their time a little bit at the off lane. Just goes up to the high ground, but not before Wind Ranger takes that last hit. OD gets hit by the power shot as well. Lioness here, still putting pressure onto the Phoenix. I think one of the main questions in this game is how much, or I guess this event really, is how much Zingle is going to feed. Timber finds a stun on the Markle, and, well, Mister's making his way there as well. But Wind Ranger just drops down the illusion, and now they're going to try to go on to Timber. He's already used his plate Carapace, goes to high ground, and, well, he's going to die. So second blood of the game goes the way of SoF. At least they're able to find a kill there. Not really enough help given by the OD in that circumstance. Need to do a little bit more in order to keep the Nyx Assassin alive. Astro in Prison doing some good work to push out the lane, and now coming in from behind on the Mister is the Disruptor, but you know he's only got a level 1 win. Now there's going to be a TP in. I don't know how much they can chase Mister on this one. Disruptor. Yep, stunned by the Lion, and well, now they're going to try to go on to Wind Ranger. He's turned into a frog and is silenced. Not going to take enough damage for the kill there, or will she? Timber was there, but gets scarred out by the illusions. Zingle is going to be zoning out the Phoenix. Can't really do so much with him being only level 6, but Phoenix is really not strong at all. Near level 3 right now, but he's probably going to be forced back as well with Zingle having the phase boots. And now Phoenix can't dive away. He's going to come right back to the same spot. He did not learn since the last time. Avoids some of the damage of the Blade Fury, but was not enough. Now Trey is going to be chasing down Hardbury. Double damage Lion manages to find a kill. And where is it? Oh, no taunt. Okay.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Mister goes to the high ground looking for Markle. We'll put the Astro in Prison on him, keeping him away from the lane. Doesn't do anything that creeps, just a little bit of damage for the Wind Ranger. And Meme Regime are looking pretty good in the kills so far. Mister's getting enough space on the mid lane. And Zingle's doing some good farming. You definitely expect that. Kill on the bottom lane. Zingle uses the first Omni Slash of the game. And he's got a lot of those slippers of agility in his inventory. He's going to get a lot of agility once he picks up the 4-man shield. He's really got to get the courier over there. If that is the one kill you're going to miss. Nyx Assassin brought back into it. Whipped on by the Slark. Not able to use the Impale. Lost a little bit of mana there from the Essence Shift. Man, just such a long range on the Astro in Prison. It's so annoying. Zingle's still farming though, and they might be thinking about going on to the Ogre Magi, who will be stunned and silenced. Spun on, turned into a frog. Even the Phoenix is not enough to help him there. So that will probably signal the push onto the bottom lane for the Meme Regime. Right now, Silencer sitting at 10 intelligence stolen already. This is what the Silencer wants. He wants to get that intelligence, all those kills early, 2, 0, and 3. He's been in range for all those kills, and he hasn't died once. This is how you want to play the Silencer. Be very aggressive when the game starts, and it definitely helps that you have a Phoenix against you, a very easy hero for the Silencer to play against. Slark is up there on the CS though, and he does have an assist as well. Ogre's going to try to go for the rune, but he's going to be met by G. Slowed down a little bit, but they are both being slowed down. Luckily, RT does have the bloodlust to speed him up, get him away from the Silence Man. Assassin taking a few kills over the top. He really cannot afford this too much. Really turning in to be the weak link of the meme regime. You don't want to be feeding too many kills over, but Nyx Assassin is admittedly a little bit difficult to play against this lineup. OD still putting some harass on the Markle. Forced into the wind run. So OD just wastes a little bit of mana. But this is an OD that's going to be doing a ton of damage once we get into the later parts of the game. And, well, the combo at top manages to find a kill on the Slark, a pretty big one for the meme regime. Phoenix still flapping around at bottom, not very afraid now that the supports are not there, but taking a lot of damage from the Juggernaut. Manages to get away for now. And OD just continues to be annoying for this Wind Ranger. Well, we are getting on with this match, and you can see that the Juggernaut and OD are the top of the net worth right now. Nyx Assassin's Vendetta, that was really what set up the last kill, will be coming off cooldown in about 7 seconds. And look who's going to get found in the middle of the jungle. It's G finding the Wind Ranger, and, well, Wind Ranger has taken a lot of damage. Unfortunately, not enough, and the rest of the team not there to help the Silencer. Zingle ready with an Omni Slash, ready to turn this around, doing some nice damage to the Disruptor, and, well, he's going to spin him down. Zingle given 0 cares in the world about the Disruptor just being there and glimpsing him back. It seems like SoF haven't really thought about a lot of the things in this lineup, in this matchup. I think they can be good players, but the thing is they are just getting put into situations where they're not really sure how to respond. That's a bit of a problem. Phoenix just sitting here over at bottom. We can take a look at these levels. Again, the Radiant are a bit higher now. Trade blinks forward already. That's a Blink Dagger. Lion with an 11-minute Blink Dagger. He's 3-0-3 right now. This is where you get your gold. And Trey is really making a bit of a scene here in the open qualifier. And now the meme regime, they will be taking their first tower of the game. Nyx Assassin might want to be a little bit careful. And OD was making a little bit of space trying to chase Marco at mid. The bottom tower gets taken down, and now we've got a bunch of heroes rotating over to top, ready to take one up here as well. There's going to be a smoke. Nyx Assassin ready with the Vendetta. Maybe they can find another kill here onto the Slark. They should know that something is up because he's clearly gone into another lane, or at least the Vendetta. And Slark's not really worried about it at all. He should know that the vision is here because his ultimate is up, but here comes the surround onto the Disruptor. He's dead. Absolutely no way to get out of that one. Way too far out in the lane with no help at all coming in. So now the meme regime will continue to push in through top, but at bottom, Zingle, he's going to go for some spins and stuff. He's not got the Omni Slash up. Courier nearly taken down. Going to get away from Marco, but now Juggernaut in a ton of trouble. He's going to need to put down the Kitty Cat. That sounds for ultimate, keeping him alive for now, and that's also going to force him away from the lane. And there is someone here to help him. The OD coming in to help. And they're actually going to go in on this. OG just coming in. They've got a Slark invisible in the Shadow Blade. He's got some pretty good farm. Phoenix goes right down to the Blade Fury. And interest to it. Ready with the leap if he needs to. But they've lost a hero, and they've also lost the tower top. Seems like SoF aren't able to get any trades in this match.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
OG very tanky at this point. He's up to the drum and the power treads. Very difficult to take this guy down. I'm sure that SoF are going to try, but even then, I don't think they have the damage. Maybe if Slark just hits the OD for a very long time, they could take him down. Timur, ready with the ultimate. He's looking for the Vendetta hit. Could find Hardbury. That would be an easy kill for him, but he doesn't want to go around the corner. And his Vendetta is about half duration right now. Needs to find somebody. Maybe he finds the Ogre. He's very tanky. He's still looking. There's going to be a push mid. Finally the courier gets killed by the Slark. And now they're going to try to take him down. This Static Storm completely misses onto everything. Lion finds the finger, finishes off the Slark. They take him down. And now they may want to try to dive this tower. Omni Slash coming through onto just the Wind Ranger. She can't get away from this one. 3 down on the mid lane. Meme Regime, they just absolutely wreck the Dire lineup. And Lion comes in with the taunts, as if he did anything that time. He did get a finger. He got just enough damage on the Slark to get him down there, so he didn't have a chance to get the ultimate off. They might think about they might want to keep pushing the lane right now, or they might just go for Roche. They've got all of their members there at mid. They're just going to Roche right now. A lot of their players haven't even died. In fact, only Tim has been the one to die so far for the Meme Machine. This is looking good for them if they can continue to keep this up. If they continue to play well as with their members, and Timur doesn't speed too much, they might be looking good as we get later into this tournament. But without T1E, they are definitely on the back foot here. Slark ready to come in with the leap. Doesn't have the timing. Doesn't have the visions. Doesn't have the Aegis. Now the Meme Regime go over to bottom. Zingle might get caught out by the Slark, who wasn't able to get the Shadow Blade damage, and now the Slark has been silenced. He can't go into his ultimate. Now he can, but he doesn't get the chance to be able to. Silence Sword ultimate used a little bit late, but it doesn't end up mattering because the Slark is dead. Now Mister, he has gotten to his Dragon Lance and will be finishing up the Hurricane Pike very soon. There's a lot of damage on the OD build. Never really noticed it, but well, maybe he wants to get some more. Maybe he wants to get more levels into Arcane Orb before he gets there. But he's gonna be doing a lot when he Hurricane Pikes away from the enemy. Has been silenced by the silencer. Taken down. Next Assassin going ham onto a Disruptor. Zingle will be able to help him out. Now they're trying to chase down Artie, and the Astro Prison will ensure that they all manage to surround this. Artie tries to TP away, but there's absolutely no chance of being able to do that. Marco is the only one pushing in the top lane. Got a couple heroes rotating to try to take him down. One would think that he's going to get out pretty soon. He goes in the trees, tries to TP away, and makes it out before Timur is able to get in.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But the push will still continue mid. Some of these OG sets are probably really, really ugly. I don't really understand who made these, what they were thinking, because they don't look that great. I'm sure they put a lot of effort into it. So they're not terrible, but I think OD needs a little bit of love. I think it's just such an awkward hero sometimes. Like, how does that even make sense? Those little spikes, they don't really work out. Next Assassin is here with his Vendetta. Slark is moving away to the right, and, well, there is going to be the stun, and absolutely wrecked. There's a little bit of an X on the ground from the stuns that just happened to that poor Slark. And here comes the push from the mid lane. G, Mister, Timur, they're all ready for this. I don't see Zingle anywhere. Zingle's over at top, pushing that in. He's gotten a lot of farm already at the Manta style, 18 minutes into the game. deciding not to go for the Battle Fury, which makes a lot of sense when you're dominating this hard in the game. It's going to end much quicker than you're going to be able to use the Battle Fury. And with the top tier 2 tower going down, the sights will focus on mid or even pushing into the base. Juggernaut coming in from behind. He's got the Manta style still there. And Hardbury just puts the Thunderstruck on. They take down the tower. They might push into the base. They still have the Aegis on Juggernaut. Decide not to do as much with it. Just going to take all the tier 2 towers out. Let's TP over that tower if you want to get those creep waves faster.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Well, this might be a last-ditch effort from SoF. They go into a smoke, and we'll see what Meme Regime are able to do. Gets hit by OD. He might be a little bit far up. He doesn't have the Astronaut Prison for another 4 seconds. This might be the initiation, but there goes the Global Silence right away, right onto the Slark. They're going to take down the Wind Ranger as well, put into the Astronaut Prison. Already trying to get away, but it's not going to happen. And Silencer has all of the intelligence. Hardbury kept there for a few seconds. Nyx Assassin just playing around the Static Storm. She taking a lot of damage from the tower. Probably wants to avoid that pretty soon. And Hardbury, well, he's got no mana. And he's also going to watch the kitty heal up G. That's going to be the full 5-man team wipe for Meme Machine. They are going to take that and the tier 2 tower, looking to break the base for SoF.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Here they go towards the base. Looks like they are ready. They're going to get an Astral Prison onto the Disruptor there, and he's got no chance. The stuns from Meme Machine are a bit too much. They can just walk right up to the high ground. They have Vision with the Sentry Ward and Silence. Oh, Slark was silenced when he used the ultimate, so he will heal a little bit, but he's out of mana. Zingle uses the Blade Fury right when he was about to get shackle shotted by the Wind Ranger. So he continues his damage going onto the tower. And while his attack speed is very low thanks to the Phoenix, I didn't even realize that there was a Phoenix in this game. Only level 8 right now. I don't think I saw a good Supernova ever. And, well, the first set of racks is going to go the way of the Meme Regime, and I don't think they're going to stop at that. They're going to pull the usual Meme Regime bag of tricks, take down the racks, maybe even just go into the base looking for just a ton of kills. Zingle kept inside. He's going to use the spin to try to get away. Astral Prison will keep the Wind Ranger alive for a little bit longer. Put in the middle of that Static Storm. Kept alive for a little bit longer. Shackle to the trees. And well, Zingle, he's got the tower. Wow, there's a mid-tower right there. Wind Ranger nearly taken down. Will be nearly killed. It's Assassin. Well, he gets the stun onto the Slark, able to kill him, even after the glimpse is put onto him. So Meme Machine, they're probably thinking about going for the mid tower right now. The creep wave is pretty pushed up as well. OD picking up the ultimate orb from the secret shop, possibly looking for a sight device. I'm just going to go for this tier 3 tower again. Same story, less heroes, less ultimates. They should be just going through this really quickly. Phoenix is trying desperately to try to get to the Veil of Discord, but there's just no way he's going to be able to get there. Ogre Magi caught out again. And, well, they should be taking the next set of fracks. Oh, Astral Prison on the Slark that jumped in. Oh no, Phoenix, you've got no one trying to help you with this. Mister isn't the stun. The Silencer ultimate does go through though. Can he drop the hammer? Doesn't even need to. Mister, where's the kitty cat? Yeah, he's got some mana for it, but it's on cooldown for another 20 seconds. Can Disruptor find any kills? Power shot going through. Well, the connect kill is going to be there. Silencer needs to back up. Oh, nice Astral Prison, stopping the Silencer from getting stunned there. And there is a double stun right on top of the Blade Spear and the hammer. Dropped down by the Meme Regime. And that, of course, is going to be taunt worthy from Trey. Meme Regime, they are going ham on this one. 1,100 gold swing their way. 33-3, 11 times the number of kills as SoF. And Timmer going to go for the burrows. And it goes for it again. That's going to be it. SoF called it GG. Spark gets... Oh my gosh. I didn't even know that was supposed to be a hero. That's going to be it for that one. Meme Regime, well, as is expected, they will make it into the next round. But you know, you never know with the Meme Regime. You might get single feeding. So we'll see if that happens over the next couple of matches in the Boston Major America's Open Qualifier to the Regional. Thank you all for watching. If you are interested in watching me a little bit more, I am twitch.tv/PythianLagoon. Make sure you follow that channel, as well as Twitter @PythianLagoon. If you want to know where other matches are going on in the Open Qualifiers, make sure you check out twitch.tv/OracleZone for all of your